Hey friends, hope everybody is doing well today. Just thought I'd do a quick review, unboxing kind of thing real fast on a new Rocksted knife I just picked up. And if you're familiar with Rocksted, it's probably because of Jim Skelton's videos. I know he's been touting his and praising him, and I heard nothing but good things about him, so I had to pick one up. I got it at a decent price. This version here, I won't spread this out too long. I kind of really wanted to show you as fast as I could here without getting too much detail. You've seen his videos with showing the paperwork that comes with it. This particular model is the CHI, and I actually think I posted a comment on his that I was getting a Shin, but that's not what this is. This one is the CHI, which is a little bit smaller version. It only has a 3 1/4 inch blade, and I really like the size. So I was, even with everything that he said about the knife and what I've read online about him, I was a little skeptical myself, price point wise, and what I was going to actually get with this knife. But I was blown away, man. I have to say, it's pretty incredible knife. Fit and finish, everything on this knife is what they say. $1,000 knife? Probably not. But I paid well under that for this. It's great. This is the carbon steel version, not the ZDP. It's that YXR-7. They're saying this is 64.2 on the Rockwell scale. It does have the ray skin inlays, both sides, very nice, almost seamless. You can see the seam there. Very good sticky detent on this. You can see, so when it does come out, it's with authority. Whoops, authority. It is very smooth. So being the carbon steel this is, it is DLC coated. This is the tanto blade. The CHI is a tanto blade. If there are any marks on the knife that you're picking up, it's probably because I actually put mil-spec Tough Glide on it already. Just worried about it. I actually slathered this knife in it, shook it out, and then dried it off, wiped it off. Even underneath the thumb stud. I just don't want to take any chances of the blade oxidizing, since I do plan on keeping it carrying this knife. Truly love the size. Now I have a medium size hand, and it just fits it very well. It's not as slippery as I thought it was going to be. I was a little bit worried about that. The jimping on the back, it's not bad. Helps with a little bit of purchase, as Jim mentioned. On the spine itself, yeah, pretty much useless. Maybe if you were wearing gloves. But being the size of this knife, it's an EDC knife. It's a smaller knife. It's larger than a small Sebenza, smaller than a large Sebenza. But I really do like the size of the knife. I did a couple cut tests with it already. It is wicked scary sharp. Sorry if my phone is not picking this up as well. You can see the lockup on this. You know, I'll call it 20% at best, 25, which is great. Again, the detent. Perfect on this. It's one of my pet peeves is a detent. I want the knife to stay closed till it's ready to open. Nice and centered. See the stop pin there. Looks to be bronze washers in there. Not too much else to say about it. I, unlike Jim, like deep carry pocket clips. But this pocket clip was the only disappointing part on this knife. maybe you can see what I'm talking about right here. See that? Looks like the finish rubbed off. It's almost like they threw this thing, and then you can see it on the back too. For a knife of this price, that should not be. But anyhow, it looks like the, you know, the coating, it's like they tried to DLC the pocket clip. There you go. And it didn't take or something. Either that or they just threw them in a box with a bunch of others. It's the finish that's bothering me, not the pocket clip. The pocket clip is fine itself. I think it'll be great for carry. But, you know, that's the one attention to detail I'm kind of thinking, hell, guys could have done a little bit better, you know. I wouldn't let this go out of my shop for the prices that they're asking for this knife with that on it. So whether I'll write them an email or something, if they would even send me a new pocket clip, I think I'd have to take the knife apart anyways to replace it. It's just one screw inside the handle that's holding it together. But anyway, overall, everything else is great on this knife. Again, I love the size, the shape, feel of it. Feels really nice. And hopefully be able to do some nice cutting with it. We'll see how it stands up over time. I know they talk about you have to sharpen it for 3 years, this kind of thing. Just strop it lightly, which would be great. I can't see it as a hard use knife only because of the size, but I mean, if the edge is going to maintain itself for that amount of time, that would be sweet. So anyhow, again, this is just a first look, or maybe an only look. I don't know if I'll do another video on this. Maybe I'll do some comparison videos with other knives that I have. And this is the Rocksted CHI, CHI. And I love the tanto blade. I think that's very cool, very cool. So that's primarily the reason why I bought it. You want to call it American tanto, as opposed to this is a Japanese knife. I'm not sure if it's a, you know, this isn't a true samurai tip. Is that what they call that? The kasagi or whatever the tip is of a samurai sword, but this is not it. This is like an American tanto, but it's got enough sweep. I don't think it'll be an issue sharpening. It comes down to it. Of course, if I have to go full sharpening on this, I'll do as they recommend and go ahead and ship it back to Japan to do that. It is very, very sharp though, knife. I mean, I've felt Microtech's and Chris Reeves that the blade edge feels, but I was cutting some paper that actually came out of, oh, what the hell, let's see what we can do here. Paper that came with the box, you know, and the packing of it, and I was just farting around just to see, you know, how this would cut. You know, it's not even touching it. This is really thin paper here. This isn't anything hard, but you just, I mean, right through it. Nothing to it. And you can see how lightly I just touched it. It almost looks like it tore. No, that cut it. It cut it like that. That's it's pretty impressive. Saw that. Just barely touched the edge, the tip of the blade onto this paper. And right through it without any effort at all. So anyhow, thanks for listening to my babble and watching my knife videos. I appreciate all my subscribers. Sorry I haven't been putting many videos out lately, but I'll soon fix that. I have a bunch of other knives that I've gotten recently I need to put up on the site. By the way, you can see this is serial number 103. This was made May 17th of 2013, so it is the newest version. All right, friends, have a great day.